What's good, everybody? This is Preston, lifelong adventurer and travel YouTuber.
And I'm Ryan, the travel photographer, here to capture moments worth saving.
And this is Adventures with Pictures podcast, bringing all those travel tips,
horror stories,
and just all-around travel experiences. This is your podcast to soften those travel blues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Now let's get started and hear from our guest today.
Father. Hey, what's going on, family? This is Ryan from Adventures with Pictures. I got my homeboy Preston, and today we have two amazing guests. I say amazing because I've heard them on previous podcasts before. They always bring the drama. I've heard them jump the homeboy one take a few times. So hopefully,
jump.
We got even numbers.
Interesting word, right?
Yeah, I mean we got even numbers. So I don't think neither of us get you jump, but we got the wonderful Diamonel and Tammy from Gumbo Therapy podcast. Please introduce yourself. Tell us about yourselves. Oh, I'm sorry, you on mute, Tammy.
Got this, Diamonel.
So we are Gumbo Therapy. We've been doing this for 2 years, almost 2 years. We pretty much are what Gumbo is. We're different, but it works. You know, I don't know if some have ever had gumbo, but there's a lot of things in it, but that you would normally eat separate. But if you put it together, it still works. I am married. I've been married for 11 years. I'm sorry if my husband heard that. 11 years. Tammy's she's divorced, but we still make our friendship works. And although we have different views on things, and although we bump heads a lot, we still work. So, that's where the Gumbo Therapy came in. Because again, this is our therapy. It's another way for us to grow as friends, as well as, talking about different things and being able to say, no, I don't agree with what you said, but let's move on. So
agree to disagree, right?
Right, that part.
Right, and y'all based out of Alabama, correct?
Yes,
Montgomery, Alabama.
Yes,
okay.
We're based out of.
We're not from here. We have to always.
We have to make that clip. Look,
Yes.
We're not from here,
Mm-mm.
but yeah, we're based out of
I'm from
Alabama.
Toledo, Ohio. She's from New Orleans.
I'm from New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Got you.
Yeah.
I gotta hit you up next time I go to New Orleans just to find out what's some of the good places to hang out at. I was in Baton Rouge for like damn near a month, and I
Really?
never crossed. Yeah, me and my
You said,
wife.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Baton Rouge,
You love yourself?
Did you ever go to New Orleans, or did you ever make it down there?
Yeah. I made it down on the weekend or two. Like my wife went down there for work. She works for FEMA, and being that I'm teleworking, I'm able to work anywhere in the country. So I just went down there to keep her company for a good month. But Baton Rouge was cool. It's kind of felt a little sleepy here and there, but
Yeah, I know. I know. I went to school. I went to Southern University.
Okay.
Out there. So I mean, it just depends. It really just depends on what you want to get into.
Yeah. I drove through LSU a few times on a Saturday night, and they look it's LSU religion down there. So I was like,
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, for sure. Well, without further ado, one of the topics that I thought would just be a great debate to have with you ladies is simply, especially since you're married, Diamonel, one of the questions we have is like, would you let your husband go on a guy trip, like not just any guy trip, I'm talking like the guy trip to Brazil, where they might be known for a little bit of under the table loving type of action, or good old the Dion, wherever there's some little iffy stuff going on. I just want to know, like, would y'all allow your man to go to a guy trip in one of these designations? Whoever wants to go first.
I don't know why she's her fan, because she married. She should go first.
Fine, I'll go first. I mean, I don't think that she will believe my response, but honestly, I wouldn't mind it because I feel like my husband is not going to engage. That's just me. Now, if I go off of an assumption, depending on who he's going with, if those particular guys are into that, then why are you going? So your dudes be having side chicks and doing whatever. So why are you associating yourself? Because now it's birds of a feather flock together. You plan on doing that shit too.
Okay, so you say like if you know if your man knows that his friends would pay for some company, why is he going, basically, right?
I mean, because who you gonna be hanging out with then? Because you know that's what they own. You know they own it. So why are you going for real? Because that's just your homie? Nah.
Well, because I mean, because you trust him, and you know he's loving. He hasn't done anything to make you think twice about it. Well, what if he had hit you with that type of response?
And again, I don't mind. Go, because I'm going on my girl's trip. Not saying it's gonna be like that, but go. You deserve to enjoy yourself. You work hard enough. You do everything that's asked of you around here. Go, you deserve it, but don't play with me.
Damn.
Because I wouldn't play with you like that. I wouldn't do it to you, so don't do it to me. So it's more of knowing who you with. Honestly, that's just me.
Okay.
Everybody may not feel like that.
Okay, so like you said, and I guess it's like a trust thing as well. It's like I trust you until I can't trust you anymore. So I'm gonna let you go, but just know what you at risk of losing if you act up.
That part right there.
Okay, all right.
I want to play devil advocate just for a moment. Diamonel mentioned it's cool, but she's going to kind of look side eye at the people he bring. Now, what I would like to say is that sometimes single people get bad reps. It's four of us in our core group. It's four of us. I'm the only one that's single, and I wouldn't want her husband or any of my friends' husbands to look side eye at them going anywhere with me because I'm single. You know, it's not. And Diamonel know me. I don't talk to nobody because I'm just everybody's weird to me. You know, but you know, I just feel like because people single, we get bad reps, and of course, we know people.
Oh, snap.
Like the disclaimers.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful.
We know some people that we may know may be
Out there a little bit
wild. Okay. But again, like she mentioned, she knows her husband, so that shouldn't deter her decision. I know it won't change her decision anyway. But I just feel like sometimes single people get bad reps. So don't go nowhere because they don't go in. You're married while you're hanging with somebody single. And, I think that kind of sucks, because we people too. Look.
So do you think? I mean, I'm not saying Diamonel's husband is one of them, but do you think there's been one of your friends' husbands like, I don't like you going with Tammy because she's single?
Oh, definitely.
Shit.
Well, let me give you a little bit of backstory about our friendship. We've been best friends for. Well, I always forget, over 10 years. And my ex-husband is her husband's best friend. They grew up together.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's already stirring the pot, right? So I met her husband first.
Okay.
And she came, because she was in Baton Rouge. So she came like a year or two later. So we kind of grew up together as a couple. We went on married group trips together and all that. So when me and my husband divorced, it kind of caused an issue within the friends group. Who should go with who, whose side she should be on or whatever. Thankfully we made it, but I think also it kind of made people look kind of side eye at me. So I know sometimes people may not want her, not her necessarily, but people to hang out with me because I'm single and I'm divorced, and I think, that kind of sucks because I'm still a great person. I'm not going to ever put my friend in no weird predicament. I'm not going to put myself in a weird predicament. So that shouldn't matter. And people should know my heart. And why would we want to hang with some weird dudes anyway? Like I'm old. I'm 40. She's younger than me. I ain't about to be nowhere taking no shots and no beat to nobody that I don't know. Shoot.
Well, I think
get the folks out here. Shoot.
I think like Diamonel made a good point of, like, at least I took it as not saying that I don't want you hanging out with this single friend, but the type of single friend that I didn't say single because you could be married and wilding out too. So right. I think it comes back to what she said is, if you're hanging out with person A and person A track record shows that they out of pocket at any given time,
why the hell do you want to go?
Disconnect. Not because that person is single or not because that person's in a relationship. So I do agree with that. Like, because I'm married, you know what I'm saying? So, and I've been married for about 16 years now. So when it comes down to it, it's like, okay, well, if I got a homeboy and my wife is like, nah, I can't mess with that dude. Out the gate, I already know I'm hitting them with the, hey man, I can't hang out with you. Like I can't come outside and play with you, bro. Like you know, and I have to respect that. But it also that get kind of weird, you know, because that can cause some friction down the line. Because your friend might be like, damn, bro, like,
right.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Preston. Like, what's wrong with me? You know,
what if your homeboy's cool though? Like, what if he's cool? Like,
I might know he's cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you want to stay married, or you know what I'm saying, you don't want to have your ass single too. You know.
But you got some people who are wild and they just wild on their own. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so, like I said, it also comes back, like I said, the trust factor. But not even trust factor. It comes back to that individual. Like, if your husband, wife, whatever, I'm like this. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. You can't stop nobody from cheating. You can't, you know, faithful, whatever the case may be. You're a grown ass man or a woman. You got to be responsible for yourself. So if you decide to go do something, you can't be like, well, shit, Ryan told me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Ryan the one got the girls. Well, you're a grown ass man. You could have easily stepped away. You could have easily did a number of things to, you know, separate yourself from the situation. Right. So, I mean, like I said, you already know what's going to happen when you get down there. Now you can't be like, oh, I didn't know this shit was going to happen. So,
right.
Absolutely. You knew. Or you you knew. But again, like you said, Preston said that cheating, you know, is individualized. There's no, it has to be in you. Like you have to know that that person is going to cheat or he's not. Like I trust my husband to know, hey, put him in a room with who you want to put him in a room. I don't believe that he's going to play on me like that. That's just me. And that's what he gives me. And that's what I'm comfortable with saying out loud. So shit, go on your little boy, go on your guy trip.
Yeah, you ain't gonna lie. You sound kind of like, yeah, shit. Go out there if you want to.
Too. Just know. So you
hit him with a glass in this oatmeal for your ass. Go ahead, keep playing with me. Eat up.
All right, well, I got a kind of a buttable question for Diamonel, especially. So, what's your thoughts about the whole saying or mindset of, you know, don't put yourself in tempting situations? Like you can have all the trust in the world for your husband, but do you think it's kind of stressful? Like if you put him, if he wants to go in a situation where it could be temptation, maybe have one too many drinks and, you know, next you know, like a mistake has been made. Like, what do you think about the whole mindset of don't put yourself in tempting situations in the first place?
Don't do it.
I just think just had that person on your shoulder at all times. You just need to know, because I don't really think we can control everything. Like it's gonna be up to you, your next move. The ball is in your court. What's your next move? And you just have to be self-conscious of some things. We are, like you said, we all grown. At the end of the day, we know right from wrong. If we know that if I go left, chances are she either gonna go left too, or my family, something's gonna happen. Like, be mindful. I just think that we just have to be more aware, self-awareness. But I'm not saying that my husband has not cheated on me. I'm saying that I don't believe that he would do anything, and I'm not gonna find out about it if that makes any sense. You will make sure that.
Okay. Oh, Preston, you got something to say? Why you look like that?
I ain't got nothing to say. It's just funny how she worded that. I just thought that was nice. No, I just thought that was like, oh, okay. He just makes sure.
I'll find out.
Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
It stays in Vegas. And I think that you should have your privacy. However, you still should have some form of respect. Like Tammy and I and our friends, we go on girls trips every year. But all of us, again, we have our moments where we have our coyote ugly bar, standing on a bar moments, but respectfully. We get up there gracefully.
Gracefully.
Okay.
Gracefully. Dancing on tables. Gracefully.
Right. I'm gonna drive the boat gracefully, you know, that type of stuff.
I'm gonna hit it popping like
a drop with the shoulders sometimes, you know?
But just know I'm not going home with nobody, and I'm not going to do anything. We're having fun. So I think that have fun. But
I agree with that. I know one of the things, one of the mantras that at least, my wife and I have, because I'm married as well, 11 years also. We have the whole mindset of like, just no matter if I'm with you or not, just respect our marriage. We have that type of thing. So, my wife, she's been on like girl trips and things of that nature. And, I feel 100% that she trusts, her marriage. And when I went on trips, likewise, I respect the marriage to where I'm not going to do something that I wouldn't do in front of my wife. You know what I'm saying? So, even to take a step further, I know there was a few years ago, the majority of my cousins are single, and same with my younger brother. And so they went to either the DR, I want to say. And, this was like, way, once upon a time. And I remember it's like, hey, hey, it's my cousin. I'm trying to go to DR. And she was like, she hit me with the single friends thing. Like, oh, hey, I'm cool with your family. But, I'm saying, you got your cousin A, B, and C. They all single. They're going to go down and get down with your brother single. Why do you want to go down there? And it was just like,
that could cause a problem though. Because you could have took that left. Just that whole thought of, I can't hang out with my brother. Because look, if your only brother in the world say, big bro, because I know his brother, hey, big bro, I want to go to place A. It don't have to be DR, it can be anywhere. Women are everywhere. It don't have to be just DR. So wherever that place is, and he say, I really want to go hang out with my brother, and he's single. Are you saying that you can't?
No, I don't think that's the case. You're right. I would have to fight for that. You're right, for sure.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that was a family trip. So, like I said, it can go either way. I think it's just all about how you word it and the type of relationship that you have with your significant other, and y'all have to be on the same page or one accord or whatever. That's how I look at it. Like I said, I know I wouldn't let my wife go with if I know somebody out there wilding or they got the potential, you might as well dead that shit.
Hey, I was just about to say, so I mean,
I'm gonna need you to take an L on that.
I'm about to say, so no disrespect, like I know his wife, very sweet woman. So if Mrs. Travels is like, hey, Preston, I'm going out with insert name here, but that insert name here is the whole friend. It's a no-go?
But it's a no-go. I mean, even if my wife still go, if she still go, that's cool. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm leaving your ass. No. And I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't be like, oh, you went anyway? Oh, I mean, that you gave me the green light to do whatever I'm gonna do. No. But best believe it's gonna be some arguments though. We're gonna be cussing by the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Have fun. I plan on ruining your whole vacation because I'm gonna call your ass all day, all night. And don't answer that phone. Don't answer that phone if you want to. No, I'm joking.
Hell no.
He just stressed me out.
Right.
But the type of woman my wife is, and the way and the reason why she is my wife is the way that she carries herself. I don't give a damn who she hang out with. I mean, to be honest, because I know she's not gonna hang out with anybody that's, on that level, or that's going to try to, like I said, I got single friends and I go on trips with, right? But we get separate rooms. What up? Hey, bro, if you want to do whatever you want to do, knock yourself out. I don't give a damn what you do because it has no bearing on myself. And if I want to partake of some evil spirits, then that's on me. Like I said, it's my responsibility, to understand the repercussions that may come with going left. You know what I'm saying? I would never put that on somebody else. Like, hey, Ryan. Like Ryan is like, yo, Press, take one more sip. Hey, you trying to get me drunk? Like, but I just that's just me personally.
We just want you to have a good time.
But that's so like, when I'm about to be like Tammy, if I say, I need disclaimers and shit. Hold up now.
Hold on. Have y'all seen that Kevin Hart documentary that came out a few years ago when he it was some documentary where he addressed, how he cheated on his wife, and he was like, he kind of blamed his friends. He was like, man, if my friends was with me, man, I don't think I would have did X, Y, and Z.
Man, that's some little boy shit, man. That's some little.
He wanted to do that. He wanted to do it. I saw the video. He wanted to do it.
Yeah, like I said, you're only remorseful when you get caught.
Yeah, that's true.
That's when, I mean, like I ain't gonna say, like some people might do something and then kind of regret it later, even if they didn't get caught. You know what I'm saying? If you're good, spirited person, you probably would feel a little bit of whatever. And then obviously when you get caught then or found out, then yeah, you obviously going to be like, I apologize, just like everybody else in the world. That's natural. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Like I said, we all human, so mistakes can be made at any given time. So
right. So like when y'all go on the girls trip, seems like y'all go every year. So like, are there well, especially for Diamonel being that, you know, she's married, are there like any, you don't have to get into too much detail, but are there like any rules of like quote unquote what like destinations you can and can't go or something like that? Like I don't want my wife Diamonel to go to Black Bike Week in Myrtle Beach because them niggas is wild. They be grabbing ass all over the place. Like, baby. Yeah. So for that, so like that example, yeah.
I don't think my husband ever had that conversation with Tammy. Did he call you and say, hey, you know, y'all next girl trip? I mean, would you tell me that? You know, you the one come up with the destinations on the radio.
Oh shit.
I like how you put it on.
Yeah, she was like, her right here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got you.
I don't think he'll care. I mean, I don't think he'll care, you know, where we go. Because they talk all the time anyway. So if whatever we don't do, if we're in the pool or on the beach, that he can on the phone with her FaceTiming. So he gonna see. So it's nothing, he's not gonna miss anything.
We're gonna get a damn backdrop next time.
But we, you know, but coming up, we do plan on taking our talents to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to see how that go.
Okay, that sounds safe.
Yeah, we gotta see how that goes. Carry your ugly. Hey, I got you.
But again, you know, I'm never going. I do my. For me, again, I'm married. I'm single, but I still never the type to like really actively engage with anybody because I'm just really funny about. She'll tell you I'm super picky. I don't even dance with dudes. I'm just so anybody has got to worry about me because I ain't gonna have myself around nobody.
Yeah, so you go on trips just to hang with your friends anyway. You ain't trying to.
Yeah, you know, I might look, but you know, I be looking on nothing be out there for real. You know, we just came from New York, and we had a good time. We went to what's the Jay-Z club?
40.
Yeah, 40. We went to Brooklyn, and all we was doing was kicking it. You know, like
we had a great time.
Also, I've been in long distance relationships anyway, so I'm not gonna meet nobody out nowhere because I'm, you know. That's too far for me. That's too far. I need him up under me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's a whole different thing. I'm definitely don't. I'm not the big believer in long distance relationships myself.
Yeah, I did it for 6 years with my first fiance. Yes, and it was fine when I was young because I was. You know, when you're young, you have like idealistic mindsets on things. Everything is perfect and cute. You know, when you're older, you're like, this is not working. Nah.
I mean, like depending on the situation, like if I'm in a relationship with you first and we are in the same city, and then like maybe a job takes you 3-4 hours away, all right, I'll work with that. But like for me, like, you know, hey, I'm gonna hop online and damn, I see Shorty out there in Seattle looking cute. Hey, let's make this long distance. That ain't happening. You know, that type of shit.
No.
Your ass move away 3 hours, it's a wrap.
Right.
Oh, really?
I'm like about 30 minutes into it. Damn, she been going 30 minutes. I guess this shit is over. I mean, what I'm gonna do? I mean, I look at it like this.
I mean, but what if you already established a relationship?
I don't care. We can have 10 years strong. If your ass moved 3-4 hours away, and I have no intentions on moving to where you're at.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What the hell? That's like saying, you know I got a girlfriend. She just don't go to this school. You're like, ain't great? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Damn.
I'm not doing
only 3 hours, but 3 hours in adult life is a long time. You only, you have families probably. If you're older, you have family, you have children, or they have job, they have their own family. You won't see each other every 2 weeks, every week. It's impossible. You might see them every 3 to 4, 5. And, you know, as adults, you know, you have needs, you know, you need a hug every once in a while. Yeah. And, you know, old boy over here.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just look at it like I said. It's so many, I ain't gonna say so many. It's only a couple of things that will make me stay in a long distance relationship.
What would
if
that
it's
be?
that 3, 4, 5 hours, however you want to look at it. It has to be either it's this shit temporary, like, are you only gonna be gone for like a year, maybe 2 years, whatever the case? Do I see this going anywhere? Because if we just girlfriend and boyfriend, and I really don't know if this is really gonna turn to a marriage or something, I'm too old to be sitting there like, oh man, nah, bro. Like I can find somebody else. I mean, everybody's replaceable. Shit, I'm replaceable. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want to hold you, hey, you 3, 5, because you might meet Mr. Perfect out there, wherever you at.
Mhm.
And I don't want anybody to feel it. That's when you start hitting that, well, shit, I got an itch that need to be scratched.
Yeah.
And we can avoid the whole cheating thing. Cause like I said, man, we're all humans. We all have needs or sexual needs. And
Right then and
you don't
there.
wanna be, you don't want to be away from somebody and I'm gonna book this flight. Oh, hell with all that.
Right.
Yeah, true. Yeah, reward flight points be sky high after all those flights.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then
But if you
let
care,
COVID hit. COVID
if you
hit, now
care
I can't see you and shit. Can't leave the state.
You say if you care
there are
enough,
other
what?
ways. There are other ways. You better the phone, sex, FaceTime.
fuck all
Phone
that.
sex.
Oh, fuck all that.
Like, you
Phone
gotta
sex.
get, you
What?
gotta get all. Yes.
No,
If you really care, if you really care about
If
that
I
person,
really,
if you
I care
really
about myself.
Hmm.
if you care about that person too, then you gonna make that shit work.
Yeah, I do care about that person. I said, leave me. Go find you somebody right next to you. I care about you, girl. Girl, I do this because I love you. Go
No.
find somebody else.
oh Lord. Oh Lord.
I'm hitting you with the Jody. I'm hitting you with the Jody. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I love you. I respect you. You know what I'm saying? Go find somebody else.
Damn,
That's cold.
That's cold.
Yes.
Don't ever
tell
tell
me-
I'll be pissed somebody tell me that shit. That's some bullshit.
Why would you be pissed?
Yeah, why would you be pissed at that?
Because if you love me, you don't, and you wouldn't want me to leave.
Well, maybe I'm
No.
not
Don't
in
ever
love
tell me
with
no
you.
shit like that.
What?
What?
You're not
It's a difference. I mean, loving somebody and being in love are two different things. So maybe, yes, we are together. Yeah, I love you. I don't want to see nothing happen to you. But maybe I'm not in love with you though.
Just
Truth
put
hurts.
a hole in-
Preston. The truth hurts. You're right.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I just don't see a point of just saying, I don't know, man. Like I said, maybe, like you said, maybe I was younger. That shit was cute,
Right,
with a
it was
crook in
cute.
my neck, sitting up on the phone till 4 o'clock in the morning, dozing off and shit. Yeah, that was cute, but I was 18, 19. Hey, me at 40, what's up? What you need? All right. And I'm getting off the phone.
Me, that is so me. That
You
is
know
so
what I'm saying? I'm
me.
not going to sit here and be like,
Yes.
I'm not going to be on the phone like, oh, yeah, babe, I'm still here.
Right.
I don't need to hear you
Look,
breathe.
how was your day? Like, let's
Yeah.
get to the point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not doing
No.
that shit.
What we got going on?
No, I'm not with that. Hey, how was
You-
your day?
You
Yeah,
gotta
you
talk
with
on
the
the phone all the time. I hate it. I
All
hate
of
it.
yeah.
I don't need all that.
Now you can text me,
Right.
man.
Like, that's
We
You can-
talk when you're in front of my face.
Yeah,
That's
just
the reason why
text
I'm
me.
not doing long distance relationship. You ain't about to run my goddamn bill up.
He said,
It's
Bill.
unlimited. We ain't talking about.
I know, right? That shit don't work no more, huh?
It's the 90s. Not the 90s.
Call me after 7.
Right. My minutes is low. My minutes. You can't
Girl,
see.
hey, you don't know if I got boost or
No.
warnings?
Right. Right.
Nah, but yeah, like I said, for me, long distance wouldn't work though. Like I'm a cuddler. Like I love to cuddle with my wife. Like that's something that I require. Like I need that. Like I love my wife's body against myself. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
if we were just girlfriend and boyfriend and something was to drive a wedge between that, like a job or whatever, I would think it'd be on. I would think it wouldn't just be on me to make it work, or obviously be on us to make it work. But I'd be like, yo, how important is that job? Can you find another job to keep your ass in this city? I mean, I'm just saying, like you have to look at all that.
And now you're crushing dreams, trying to make her choose and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
because what I'm saying,
Exactly,
you're
that's
crushing my
why.
dreams.
Dream
You're
crusher.
crushing my dreams by saying, hey, you love me, right? You willing to make this 5-hour drive, right? Man, I'm in Virginia, your ass in New York. Man, I'm not about to sit there and burn up that highway every weekend. God damn it.
When's your birthday? When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh,
When's your
yeah.
birthday?
So when my birthday?
Yes.
Oh, I'm a Scorpio, but
I knew it was something like one of the Scorpio are saying. I knew it was one of them.
When your
Damn.
birthday? When your birthday?
I have the best sign ever.
What's that?
Aquarius. We're perfect in every way.
Well, I'm a Scorpio as well,
Okay,
October
like,
29th.
huh?
You're not as bad as him though.
Well, yeah.
Well, not yet. We ain't. What you got to say?
Right.
Oh, about long distance relationship. I mean, I said it. I mean, I would make it work if it was like 3 hours or something.
Disclaimer. Okay. Look, check this out. Disclaimer is Ryan is the
I'm the nice guy.
I see.
So we
Yeah,
have
Ryan's definitely
a
a nice guy.
trifecta. So it's three of us. It's me, my man Ryan, and Earl. So do you ladies watch Insecure?
Of course.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So Ryan is the Lawrence of the group. All right.
Okay.
So we already established
The good
he's
guy.
the Lawrence.
Yeah.
We
He's the
what's your
Chad.
best friend? I'm
He's the
Chad.
Chad.
Like me and my man Earl. We the Chads of the group. That's just how we built.
Oh,
We
Ryan.
built. I mean, the thing is, we just built different.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm
'cause Ryan
outnumbered.
is always willing to, like, say, go the extra mile. That what makes him a good dude. I'd be like, hats off to Ryan. But I'm like,
There's been plenty of conversations like that we've had offline where like the result is being present, like couldn't be me, and I'm like, all right.
yeah, I'm like, can't be me, dog. But I was raised by a single father who was just a heartless man at all levels, and he just instilled certain things in me. And I'm glad I found my wife who's completely opposite of me.
Kind of relax with
And that's why we work.
Yes, balance out.
You know, she's more of the Huxtable type of lifestyle, which is great. She's taught a lot of things, you know, well, she instilled a lot of things into me, like just simple things like wrap a present. Like, don't just hand me that shit. I'd be like, damn. And it's just like, it just never dawned on me. So, like, you know, certain things I have learned over this course. So, because me and her have been together since I was 20. And I'm like 40 now. So, yeah,
20
you know,
years.
20 years, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm doing something right. I may not be Lawrence, but you know what I'm saying? I do what I do. I bring something to the table. Like, I'm a provider, you know what I'm saying? I would never like have my wife do something that I'm not gonna do like first. I would work 17 jobs before I let her go work 2 jobs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I do
Likewise.
you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to paint myself as a bad guy. I'm just more of a brutally honest type of person.
There you go.
Wrong with that.
But to answer,
You gotta just know it ain't time for you to speak, sir. Just be quiet right now. I need you to just
And that's her personality right there.
oh, really?
Yes.
She said it's not your time to talk.
it's not your time. I don't need nothing from you right now. All you have to do is just look nice, and we gonna move.
Ah, damn.
I'm just playing. I'm not like that.
I'll say, yeah. I'll say
like
she put so not only is she putting glass in your goddamn oatmeal, she out here tell you to shut up too.
No, that's not true. I'm really not like that. I am aggressive. I have an aggressive personality, but once you get to really know me, you know I'm a teddy bear. Like
It's more aggressive when you get to know her.
She's what?
What?
She's really. She said she's
It's
really
more
aggressive.
aggressive to get to know her.
And I'm spoiled. Just put it like I'm spoiled. I'm used to my husband spoiled me. So you've been saying yes all this time. Why all of a sudden you saying no now? No, I don't understand that.
See, that's
You've been
like one
saying
of
yes.
the things like I've learned a long time. I mean, it took me a long time. Like once you establish a precedent, hey, bro, don't you stop that shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can't.
Hey, the way you come in a relationship, you
Sets
have
the
to
tone.
maintain that. You
You
gotta
said
maintain that.
exactly.
Like
When
you
we
can't
met,
regress at all. So I
Yeah.
do wholeheartedly believe that, like, if you bring something, hey, if you bring me flowers every day, and all of a sudden you stop, hey, what I do? You know, I'm looking like, whoa, what?
But when you
like,
say, Dom,
okay?
you said what happened when you and your husband met?
I was just saying that when we met, you know, he's been the same person. And so like you try to cross left. Wait, hold up now. You know, back when we was in college, you used to, because I'm gonna bring that up. So you said that when we first met, you said I was gonna be your wife and you was gonna do this, that. Okay, so now why all of a sudden? So, but again, I have to return that favor too. So it's not one-sided.
Of course,
But
yeah,
I'm
you
just
gotta
saying-
be.
I'm just saying I am spoiled, very spoiled. Tammy will tell you, I don't really like rotten in a
And
way.
the thing is, I'm spoiled as well. I'm an only child, and I've been
Oh,
given
shit.
things. But the thing is, you have to
shit.
realize that even though you may be spoiled in your home, you ain't gonna be spoiled out on these streets.
I'm
Hell
getting
no.
what I want.
That's facts. I concur
We're
with
my friends.
Tammy, I concur what you're saying.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, get what you want.
That was
These streets don't love you like your husband do or your family do. You know what I'm saying? So you have to realize that when you get into a space and,
Mhm.
and respect that, so, but again, me and her, we both have very strong personalities,
Gotcha.
very strong. And it took us a long time to get to the point we are now where she can say something smart to me or vice versa, and I'm gonna eat it. Whereas
Okay.
before we might be like, it's not a big deal.
Mhm.
It's not a big deal. We are moody. We have heightened attitudes.
of course.
It's cool. It's cool.
Mhm.
She wants to win all the time. If she says she won that argument or won this or she's right,
You said you got it?
look, okay. Guess what? Guess what? If
Mhm.
that I use a bad terminology. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah. Yeah.
I always say, does that make your dick hard? If it makes your dick hard to be right, cool. But it don't bother me because I know you ain't. So you can think in your mind that you're white. I know you're not. So that ends that. But we had to get to that point.
Mhm.
Now we can, it was times in the past where we would get smart attitude with each other and not talk for a month. Now
Really?
she she says something, all right, and moving to the next thing, I think it just came with maturity and just, and growing up.
Got you.
The same thing. Also, I think that helps me. I think our friendship is of friendship is almost like a marriage.
Mhm.
Me dealing with friends with her is preparing me for where I'm at now and for marriage. Communicate properly. You compromise. Eating some things, and
Mhm.
all that. Again, he's look at Preston. She
I'm-
want to be right.
I'm like, tell me more. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, she want to be right. I'm competitive, and I know how I know, but I'm great at everything I do. So I don't have to tell you I'm right or tell you I'm great. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm as great just by being who I am. So if you have to tell me you're right, and I'm speaking generally, not necessarily her. Okay.
I do have that same mindset. Like I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you all day. Like me and Preston, we disagree on like lighthearted stuff. I like we'll disagree for like maybe 5-10 minutes on like something stupid like sports.
Right.
I'll be like, yeah, you got it, friend. You got it, bro.
Right, you got it.
I don't press it that hard, but I ain't gonna say I gotta be right, but I'm gonna be right though. So
That's her. That's her.
Yeah,
her.
I just
She's right all the
I'll
time.
be like, well, put your hands on me then. I'll be like, what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not about to sit there and back down for nobody. I will argue my point, but like I said, but Ryan and I, over 20 years, like we never had a moment, like in 20 years, never had a moment I was like, man, fuck this dude. I ain't talking to him for a week or weekend.
Oh,
Never had
many of those. We had many of those.
No, we don't have those. We don't.
But you're guys, that is different.
Yeah, I'm about to say it might be like a
different.
male-female
Actually,
friendship thing. You know
I
what I'm
would say
saying?
men are different, but we used to be 4 of us that was real tight. And I had to get rid of one friend because he wasn't moving the way I needed him to move. So I haven't talked to that dude in like over a year.
Ryan, are you okay with that? For him saying that he had.
He ain't got no trust me.
What was your question? Is he okay with
Are
what?
you okay with him saying, Preston saying he had to get rid of it? Like, wasn't it like a collaborative effort?
Yeah, it was a collaborative thing, man. It was
a collab thing,
Mhm.
but I was the one that led the charge.
Okay, see?
I was like, actually, to be honest with you, we have a group chat, right? So we had a group chat, it's all 4 of us. And like I said, me, Ryan and Earl, we're all married, we all got kids, and we just think differently now. You know what I'm saying? We're older, careers, where we see ourselves, things that I have been exposed to because of where I work at, that my mindset just changed. Financial, just everything, spiritual, anything you can think of, I have grown, I have ascended. So that one particular friend was single. So he was single.
She like that. You should have me.
I would say he was single. I just want to stress that he was single, and that his mindset was in a box. He was just like, he thought single. He just thought single thing, and which he's perfectly within his right to think that because he don't have a wife, he don't have a girlfriend, he don't have any kids. So he don't have to worry about certain things. Me personally, I try to bring stuff back to the group that any adult can use. Like, yo, you ever thought about investing in property? You ever thought about this? Grown people shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because I like to, especially, Black people, I love to help my Black people out. So when I come across a tip, I want everybody to grow. I want everybody to prosper. And he out here like shunning me. He out here like, he be like, man, fuck all that press. Ain't anybody trying to hear about stocks and bonds, Nick. Let's talk about these hoes. Oh my God, like I don't want to talk about that. I will pause my conversation. Right? Am I lying?
No, you're not lying. You're not lying. It would be like, nah. He was like, what about
I
these
took
hoes?
on that shit for years.
What about these hoes?
Yeah, what about these hoes?
He'd be like, what about these hoes, man? And then we'd be like, and then so on a side conversation, like a sidebar conversation, Ryan might text me, or Earl might text me like, man, what is this dude talking about, man? We are here talking about real life shit. And then we'll be like, all right, fuck it. We'll get back in the conversation, and then we'll try to, spin the conversation back to something more positive. I said these hoes, man, what's up? And you be like, bro. So then one day I said something, and then he told me to go fuck myself. And I hit Ryan and Earl on the sidebar joint. I said, look, bro, I ain't gonna tell you brothers what to do with him, but I'm gonna have to exit the group. I was like, we can start our own little chat. You can stay in that chat, but if you want to holler at me, I'm gonna be in this other chat.
Over here.
Right.
So that's what I did. Mm-hmm. And so when I did that, they stayed in that conversation. They stayed in that chat for like a couple weeks, and it was dead as fuck. And then next thing you know, it's just me, Ryan, and Earl. We started our own chat.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I'm about to say from my perspective,
he wasn't playing his role. He was not being a good friend in the sense of like he lived 10 minutes from Ryan, ain't seen that dude in like a year or two, and we've been knowing each other for 18 plus years.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Constantly asked him like, "Yo, I'm barbecuing. Just come through, bro. You ain't gotta bring nothing." Every excuse in the book, because he'd be like, "His first thing he'd be like, hey Steve." I say his name, fuck it, Steve. He'd be like, what you doing? Man, I ain't doing playing video games. Oh shit, man, why don't you come over, man? We just about to start barbecuing, man. You got a couple of bottles, watch the football game. Nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants some other stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say from my perspective. Yeah, I was about to say from my perspective, even though, Preston, was like, I'm done fuck with him. Like, he was still my friend for like a good number of years. And so I was like, okay, even though Preston and him don't get along, don't mean I don't have to get along with him.
Right.
So I still would like, extend the olive branch even after they had that little blow up. He still try to kick it with him. I think eventually he just, or I guess it was kind of mutual that we just faded away from each other.
I think I told Ryan this maybe a couple weeks ago that I think it was a couple weeks ago, but that I think I told him that I felt bad that the way our friendship, because I'm talking, I've been knowing this dude since like 98, 99 or some shit like that. That I felt bad because I was like, maybe I should have looked at it from his perspective of saying he's just not mature enough to understand where I'm going with these thoughts and these ideas, that because he's single, because he don't have any other responsibilities but himself, that I can't force that man to
think like you.
Up in a sense.
Yeah.
So I felt bad. So it's over, even though we kind of stopped talking pretty much, I reached out to him, during like COVID. I'm like, yo, you still alive? You good? I still got his number in my phone. I text him. He'd be like, yeah, I'm good. Thanks, man. I'm like, all right, cool. And that'd be it. Good. And like another 9 months go by. I hit him back. Hey, but it was always one side. He never reached out to me to be like, if I'm good or not. Mm-hmm. And then I think Ryan and I, all our wives know each other. We went out to lunch a couple of weeks ago. And once we made the decision to go out to lunch, I reached out to him. Like, I don't think I told Ryan this, but I reached out to him. I said, look, man, I miss you, man. You my bro. I hate how things fell apart. We're going, everybody's linking up just on some friendship stuff. Like, no dating. It just, we were bringing our wives, but we all cool. Like, just how it is. That motherfucker didn't even text me back.
Damn. I didn't know that.
He probably has an issue with feeling like he's like by himself. You all are thriving. You all have families. He probably feels some kind of way about that and don't know how to express it.
That's a good point.
That ain't on you, obviously, but this probably it had nothing to do with you. Probably, he has his own personal issues. You know,
Yeah,
that's,
I mean,
yeah.
I think I mean, like I said, I totally agree with that, but it did like kind of hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like now that my wife has told me I need to get in touch with my feelings. So I try to talk these things out. Like, you know, I have a son, so I try to explain to him, like, well, ain't no wrong. Like I used to think stuff was wrong with crying and stuff. But like the older I got, the more I cry. I'd be like, damn, what's going on? But so, you know, now I just try to express my feelings a little bit more because there's nothing wrong with a man, you know, crying or showing emotion. So
and I'm glad you mentioned that because you have a son, because we both are boy moms.
Okay.
And it's important for the dads to be in their sons' lives and to show them it's okay to express yourself. But I think it's also great for the mom to be in there as well, because she kind of, you know, is always kind of different and she has like the motherly aspect. But speaking on my ex-husband was very like, how do you describe him? He's like very like that, and don't cry. And my sons have colored hair. They want their hair to be blonde. They have long hair. What do they say? That's what gay dudes do. And I'm like,
shit.
Yeah. And I'm kind of like, really? You know, like, you know, so, you know, but I had to explain and so now my sons are thinking that, you know, like bad about how they like their hair and feeling some kind of way. I'm just like, you know, like men have to understand it's okay to have certain emotions and to have certain and to you know, if they want to wear a bracelet, it's okay to wear a bracelet. You're not gay, you know. But I like how you mentioned that, you know, to express your feelings and to tell your son that, because I think that's what's missing with with our men. And also when they start dating, because my sons are dating now. And, you know, it's a whole situation. They're dating, but anyway, if they don't have in touch with their feelings now, they get older and become these men who don't know how to express them to their wives or their girlfriends, or they don't know how to tell the girl how they feel, or they're cheaters, or they, you know, like it was important for them to, you know, understand it's okay.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
Cry a little bit, you know. We ain't gotta cry all the time, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you could shed a thug tear.
Yeah, you get 3 cries a month. I mean, you're my guy, right? You have met your quota.
Right. I ain't no punk, but I've cried a few times. But I ain't no punk about it. But what Preston said earlier, I know he said like how his father was kind of giving him hell growing up. We had like a completely different background. I kind of had that whole, you know, Huxtable growing up lifestyle as well. You know, I had, you know, two parent household. You know, I had a father who was like, it's okay to, you know, express your emotions. You know, he allowed me to, you know, he didn't get on me about crying. He let me like grow the cornrows if I wanted to go grow cornrows, stuff like that. You know, but there was always like just some life lessons that he would teach me. Like, you know, real quick, cause I don't want to keep you guys too long, and thank y'all for joining because y'all, you know, busy women. But just real quick, I remember one time I was like working out in the basement or something. I was blasting Biggie. And like one of the few lessons that one of the lessons, many lessons I always remember, where he came down and he was like, it was cool that you listen to music, stuff like that, but always know that stuff is entertainment. Don't be out here thinking, you know, you a thug and all that type of stuff. And I bring that up because I live in a nice area here in Maryland. I live in a black suburb area. There's no reason for any type of like crime or thug shit to really go on. But when I go out, I see these suburb people who grew up like I do, want to be these fake thugs and stuff like that. And it makes me think, I wonder if maybe they didn't have some type of, maybe I could have been that same way if I didn't have a father. Be like, look,
yeah, definitely.
All that gangster shit you listen to is cool, but you ain't no gangsters. Just remember that. Like I had stuff like that. So
yeah, that's important to mention. Like, you know, I'm hard on my boys. I work within education. So, you know, I've seen children listen to like NBA Youngboy and really believe in that shit. Like, you really think that you can get away with that? Right. You know, and really feel like that's life. But, you know, as men, as being active in your children's lives, you have to teach them, even when you made the mistake, hey, you know, I did that when I was younger, and these are the consequences. So it's very important. And again, cry. I let my boys cry, but then I'd be like, that shit.
Mhm.
I used to coach basketball, so I come
Okay.
from like this. I
Okay.
have this competitiveness in me, but again, cry, but you need to also be strong enough to express yourself in a way and move forward. But
Yeah.
you're not gonna feel. I'm not feeling sorry for you. It's over with. We
The
going
world's
next.
not sorry for you. No.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
sure.
like I said, I think that's very important because, like I said, to tie it all back into like, when you go on these trips and stuff, you got to be able to, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to fold under pressure. Like, you don't want, like, because if you do have a friend that's trying to pressure you, you might
Mhm.
fold because you don't know how to,
Express
emotionally
yourself.
handle like telling your best friend, hey man, like, I got a girl, I got a situation, or I got a man or whatever. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know how to, handle that type of stuff. So I think it's all important, you know what I'm saying? So,
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
but I still
And-
want to let my wife go.
Before
anyway,
we
though.
go, I
Uh-huh.
do want to add that all of the years that Tammy and I and my other friends have been on trips, it's never been, she's always played that role of, I don't know what you, what y'all, she's always played that role of, hey, that, that little man or that woman that you need, she played that role, even though she is single, she'll play that role where, I'm not going to be responsible for,
Hell no.
or try to
Don't follow
entice
me.
us to try to do something else that we know that
It's
can
wrong.
possibly ruin our family. So,
Yeah.
get you them type of friends. Don't get you
Yeah.
no friends that's gonna be where them hoes at. No, don't get them.
Okay, at the end of the day, God
See?
forbid something happen, they're gonna be looking at me.
Yeah.
See?
I'm over here, motherfucking chilling. They the one at the new beach. I'm over here. I'm over here in my coconut. They at the new beach. It ain't me.
Right. The husband be like, that damn Tammy. I knew it was
Right.
Exactly.
Chilling.
Hey, if I was up in there, I'd be like, hey, Tammy was doing it. Shit. I mean, I mean, you all the time. But shit, Tammy said it was cool. Shit. What you want me to do?
Right. Right.
I would just go with it. I ain't want to be myself. I
You know
just
what
want to
I'm
be
saying?
myself. Yeah. So
And I'm minding my damn bitch over here on in my cabana.
Oh, snap.
I have a
That's-
question. I know this is y'all's podcast, but I want to
please.
ask a question if I can.
Please.
Do you all have a trip coming up, and where you guys going?
Well, actually, I do have a trip coming up. Me and my wife are going to, we're actually going on a cruise. I really like cruises. I don't think Preston is that big of a fan of cruises, but I'm going to St. Thomas, St. Martin,
okay.
and the Bahamas. I leave Sunday and
Oh wow, that's cool.
yeah, I leave Sunday and I don't come back till the following Sunday. So I'll be out for a month.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
So do you all have a
information?
Yeah.
right? She love cruises.
I love for going on.
Oh,
cruise.
I'll see
Yeah, we
information.
did a cruise.
Mhm.
We did a cruise a couple years ago. It was bananas. I won the twerk contest.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
I did.
Oh, right.
And
Oh, Lord.
Tammy, I wouldn't
I
have said
still
that.
have
Now
that video.
You really
so-
starting to look like that bad friend.
I know.
Girl, you twerking? What shit?
But let me, one of
had
the
to be
other
her.
married friends almost won though.
Yeah, the other
Oh.
married, not me. I was on.
Right.
I was recording. I was
Okay.
He's
recording.
recording it, huh?
I recorded it. I
You out
still
here with
have
the
it.
evidence.
Right. I still have it to this
Right.
day.
That's
And,
hilarious.
But do you
That's
all
hilarious.
have a guys trip planned next year?
No,
Not
Ryan
yet.
don't want to come with your boy Preston.
I need to though. I need to.
Yeah.
We have done one though. We
Come
went
with your
to
boy Chad.
we went to Black Bike Week though. We went to Black Bike
And that
Week
was
one year.
13. That was about 40 years ago.
Oh hell no.
Hell no, Ryan.
So I'm the
I gotta get
traveler out of the
Yeah.
group. I'm the traveler. I'm the real traveler of the group.
Mhm.
Like I gets it in. So in 2 weeks, I'm going to Mexico. And then next month I'm going to Peru for like 7-8 days or whatever. And
Okay.
then
Wait,
Question.
hold up, man.
Tulum, are you going to Tulum? Because I heard it's the Atlanta of Mexico.
it is done. So,
I don't want to go there.
yeah, I went
I
to
do.
Tulum back in a couple months ago. I went to Tulum a couple months ago.
Tulum.
Well, we have to ask you for recommendations for us because we probably gonna start planning in January or February for our annual trip.
So
Well,
like
Preston is the guy to ask. He's
Okay.
traveling all the time.
it's what I do. It's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So like Tulum. Okay, I put it this way. I'm a real traveler. I'm not a tourist. Like I don't do tourist type shit. Like
Yeah.
I actually want to see cultural stuff. I don't give a
Me
shit about.
too. Me too.
So if it's about clubs, I can't tell you because I don't club anymore. But if you want to know about like where to eat, where
Or like artifacts or like monuments.
artifacts.
Mhm.
So like I took my wife for her 40th birthday a couple of months ago, I took her to Tulum, and she has a twin, so it was like a double date type deal. So her and the twin was celebrating their 40th. I made sure that happened. So we went to Tulum. We stayed in this 5-star resort. And I can give you all this information, whatever. This shit is hard as hell.
Yeah.
Like we had a private pool. We had a private butler. Yeah, you know, I get kind of fancy, you know.
Yeah, we need that. We're gonna have to pay on it. We're gonna need somebody to pay on it.
Oh no, I definitely have to. I was like, yeah, let's put on that one. Let's can I give you $1 a week? You know,
Yeah, put something on it. Put something on
you know
it.
what I'm saying? But yeah, like I made sure that you know, for her 40th birthday was, you know, something that
Right.
she will, you know what I'm saying, remember. But yeah, like I said, I'm a traveler. Like, so like I just went to Ecuador for a week.
Everywhere.
Oh yeah, I'm working my way through these countries in these states. So my goal is to see all 50 states. I got to go see Alabama one of these days. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but
we can show you around.
Yeah.
So okay, so what city?
There's a lot of tourists. It's a big tourist city.
I'm just not a big Southern dude. So like Mississippi's and Alabama.
It's don't go to Mississippi. I ain't gonna say Mississippi. Just
they different.
You should gas to Alabama and keep on going.
Damn. So are y'all near Huntsville, Alabama?
Well, Huntsville is 3 hours north. It's on the border of Tennessee. We're in central Montgomery. We're central Alabama.
Okay, I had a job offer there one time, and I went to go visit. And Huntsville was cool, but outside of Huntsville, it looked like the middle of nowhere. And I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, that's all that's up there. Is in northern Alabama. I don't recommend.
Okay.
I work for corrections, and a lot of our correctional facilities are up there. You know, they put them in, you know, in places that's not near anything. And there's not a lot of Black people in northern Alabama.
If I go to Alabama,
I noticed that too.
Montgomery.
Yeah. Don't go to Huntsville. I went there for like a week, me and my wife, just to see if we liked it, and we was like, we good, man, we good.
It's up and coming. You know, it's a high engineering town. It's a STEM city.
Yes.
I actually interviewed for a job up there recently. I don't want to go though, but you know, NASA's there. You know,
but Montgomery is like we 2 hours from Atlanta. So Atlanta.
I don't even like Atlanta no more. I'm over Atlanta.
Okay, well, Birmingham is like 45 minutes.
There you go.
Like you're near the beach. You're like 2 hours from the beach, from the Gulf. 5 hours from New Orleans. 4 or 5 from Nashville. We're in a great place because we're near everything.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, it definitely sounds
I'm gonna I know I'm not following either one of y'all, but I'm definitely gonna follow all y'all platforms. And because Ryan is more of the social media dude, like, because he was like, oh, we got somebody. I was like, who? And I was like, because he's more on, I mean, we're both actively on social media, but he controls more of the Adventures with Pictures podcast stuff.
Yeah, we follow each other on Adventures with Pictures. Y'all follow us on Adventures with Pictures.
Yeah, and I've heard your name come up several times on like Wine Time or when they're doing their Tap In Tuesday. Hey Ryan, and you know, different things like that. Yeah, so yeah.
Okay, I'm definitely. I'm gonna be on Wine Time on Sunday, represent Adventures with Pictures.
Okay.
And then Tuesday, I'm doing Tap In Tuesday. I'm gonna box with them. You know what I'm saying?
And don't be coming with that because I'm always tuned in. We don't want to hear Steve's perspective. We won't that I'll just say
no where the hoes at.
I told Courtney, I told all of hey, I'm coming for everybody because I don't like the way they be doing my mans in them. They be on there making them, I'll be sitting there like, fight back. Stop.
One time you hold his own though.
The guys, like if you're not strong, like you know, like one take between, I think one take and maybe a couple more that been up there, but they eat them alive. They eat them alive. So
exactly.
Yeah, but
Rob was like, "Don't do it." I'm like, "Bro, I'm comfortable with myself."
Yeah, I think Style. It was one taking Style. They hold it on pretty good, well on there. But
yeah, like I'm good. Like I have no worries, no concerns. But that's just my personality. But either way,
we gonna see because I'm gonna be tuned.
We gonna see
right.
Y'all gonna see me outbox everybody. I mean, that thing like they gonna be like, "Man, get this brother off the phone. He too real."
But no, we truly appreciate it, especially just a little note behind the scenes. You know, we all hit them up a few days ago and they were, you know, very responsive and say, hey, we can do it, we down. So we just thank y'all very much. This was a dope chemistry, I feel like. And if you ever need one of us or both of us to come on your platforms, please let us know. And like, let us know, like, how often you guys come out, things of that nature. Like, what, are you
and if you ever come to this area.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Well, we supposed to record every week, with our lives. I mean, it doesn't happen. So we're not as consistent as we would like to be. Moving into next year, we're actually going to go on a hiatus right now. And we hope to next year have more of a strategic plan. We gonna see. But we never been to DMV. That's on our list.
Okay.
Come out.
But again, we just came from New York. So and when we travel, we're gonna travel probably July next year. But we going to somebody beach. We realized, I'm not sure. We realized we travel differently. So we need a place that
everybody in their own room, pretty much.
Or Airbnb.
Or Airbnb, yeah.
Yeah, and we definitely, like I'm the nerd. So I love a good museum, you know what I'm saying?
That's me.
I don't have to go to a club. If I see these dudes, I'm gonna see them when I see them, you know what I'm saying? But I want to see the culture. I want to see the ocean. So we definitely.
So what are you saying about me that want to go to the bars and what you trying
clubs.
to say?
Want to go to the bar?
I don't want to go to the museum.
Right. Right. So that's what we said.
Really?
We need to go somewhere.
I'm sorry.
Like you mentioned.
You don't want to go to the museum?
No.
What are you doing today?
I don't really. I mean, we can go, but if we going on a trip, that's not on the list. Please.
It's on the list for me. I want to see. I want to go to I want to go to like you were in Mexico where you were. Is it Peru that has that little monument and that has like the steps that I don't know what it's called. It has like the steps that goes like this. It was like aliens made it.
What?
Talking to you. I ain't go to Peru.
I'm trying to figure out because she said it like this. I'm like,
it's like a monument. It's like almost like a pyramid, but it's like steps. It's in, I don't know if it's in Mexico or Peru or Ecuador. I don't know what it's called.
We know we're not going there with you, so I'm gonna watch you. We going to the bar. We're gonna hit the strip. We gonna visit them. We gonna pass by the museum.
There's some restaurants.
Pass by the museum.
Yeah,
so that's what she says. We need some place that has all of that, so we can do our own thug thistle.
Well, like I said, if y'all go to Tulum, because it sounds like that's a possibility.
Yes.
I mean, you can do all that stuff. So, like for example, where we stayed at, so Tulum is literally like damn near 2 hours from Cancun. So you would fly into Cancun International, and then you would take like whatever resort you stay at, you would take that shuttle down to Tulum, whatever. And then like once you get to Tulum, I don't know which resort y'all gonna stay at, but all of them are like right on the beach or whatever, right? So then once you go there, if you history or cultural, you could take a bus ride. It's like maybe 2.5 hours to Chichen Itza, where you don't want to do bus. Okay, that's a check in your head.
First of all, you said 2 hours. You already messed me up. I mean everything close.
I mean everything. The only thing that's in house is the resort
and the strip.
Well, we may need to go somewhere else.
So Tulum. So like the Yucatan Peninsula is known for cenotes. So y'all like to swim and stuff like that? Like a cenote?
Cenote. What's
cenote,
that?
Cenote. Cenote.
Cenote. What's that?
So it's like it's an underground cave with water.
Okay, yeah. We
just say that. Just say that. Trying to be
Spanish.
Cenote.
Excuse me, Queen. I'm trying to enlighten you. No.
Okay,
Hotep.
I'm listening. I'm all ears.
Let me explain something to y'all. Let me sprinkle some of this knowledge on y'all.
It's a cenote. Yeah.
It's a cenote.
It's just a cenote though. Like, so it's like I said, it's just an underground cave. There's like 6,000 of them in the Yucatan Peninsula. Okay. And they got various ones, some good, some better. Some are unmanned, like there's no lifeguards. Some have lifeguards, but they super dope. They got like fish and stuff in there. And they normally come with, I don't know, can you guys swim?
Yes, I can.
Doggy pedal.
There you go.
I can.
But not make it. So, no, but they do come with like life vests and stuff like that. Like I said, you go to they got the lagoon. You can go to the lagoon. They got like big ass fish and stuff. They give you all the snow. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I'm trying to put
But you have to,
on.
you have to go down to get in there though. You have to go down to get in there.
So some of them got like where you can jump off a cliff into it, and the cliff ain't that high. I mean, it's maybe 20 meters or whatever, but you can jump off the cliff. You got some stuff you can just walk down to. So like my wife, she had her hair done. She wasn't jumping in shit. She, kind of stepped off into the off of the steps, got in the water. It was kind of be cute and shit. So
yeah, I'm with that.
I didn't want to fuck up her hair, so I was like, all right, whatever. But my big ass, I was like, I'm jumping in this goddamn water. I paid my money, and this water gonna get everything gonna get. And I jumped right in that thing, and it was the coolest shit ever. So we're gonna do cenotes again a couple of weeks. We got 2 cenotes planned, and and more pyramids and stuff like that. Cause my wife, she travels like I do. She's not as big of a traveler as me. She lets me plan everything, but we're gonna have a blast. And like I said, I got Peru next month, where I'm going to Machu Picchu and these colorful
Machu Picchu. That might be what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, so this will be my second time in Peru. But yeah, like I said, I got all this on my own stuff. So when I follow you guys, go ahead and support your boy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and support. I got my little YouTube travel vlogging thingy and all that good stuff. Matter of fact,
like these things, like little monuments, like
that's so
they don't know who made them. They say
Native
Indians and maybe aliens. Who knows?
Yeah, so that's that's right outside of Cusco. So that's where I'm going next month, whatever, flying to Cusco and hike up that damn mountain to see what's up.
Okay, so you're just gonna go up there and just
hike.
Just gonna hike it up there.
Do what? I can do what?
Go hike.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. So I'm making my way.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I like that because you just want to experience. You just want to be in the midst.
I just want to experience. That's why I don't do clubs anymore. Like
breathing it in, yeah.
Damanel said, just give me the History Channel and I'm good. I don't need to see it in person.
She don't want to watch that. You want to watch that.
It'll change your life. I'm telling you, like, if you go to Tulum, you have to go to Chichen Itza. The bus ride sucks, but you gotta go. It's one of the new 7 wonders of the world, and the tour is real dope. And like, I don't know how the hell they did it, but the Mayans, it's like, okay, they have this bird that's local to the region that makes a certain sound. Somehow, the Mayans were able to emulate this sound by clapping your hands. So like, you clap your hands, and it resonates off of the actual bird, and literally, it sounds exactly like the bird.
What's it called? The place?
Chichen Itza.
Chichen Itza. How you spell that?
Shit,
girl. I know. Yeah, you been studying.
And I understand Spanish, but I don't know what you said.
I can tell you. Give me 1 second. You know what I'm saying? Let me.
You gonna keep it going. You can message us because we're gonna need this info because we're gonna try to.
If anything dealing with travel, just holler at me because I've been to about almost 40 countries.
Oh wow!
Damn near 30 states.
Yeah, that's the guy for travel. That's
I'm the travel. That's the reason why I can't do cruises because I actually want to see some shit.
Me too.
Like, you can see the stuff on the cruise. They got all type of galleries and stuff. Y'all want to go and they got the ballroom. They got the different places.
Yeah, they got the fancy restaurants.
Fancy restaurants.
Tammy, this is why you can't bring everybody. Okay, as Black people, we're gonna have to let some people go.
Preston, right? Let's not talk about food. We don't go with her and food. Is like pulling hair out your head. She don't want to go nowhere different.
She sound like me.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
She sound like me with the food.
Hey, Ryan is the person that you never want to go out to dinner with. Chicken tenders and dry ass hot dogs.
Yeah, what we got? Maybe some steak, maybe some fish. None of that exotic shit.
You know what's
exotic is ketchup for this man.
You know what's next. I'm not about to eat none of that. That's just me.
Yeah, and that's just her, right? And like me, I want to try because I want to say I tried it. I feel like it's that God put so many things in this world. Why not try it and just say I didn't like it? You know, we're missing out on, in my opinion, we're missing out on so many things if we don't try them.
Yeah, I'm doing guinea pig next month when I go to Peru. I'm gonna do guinea pig and I'm gonna try a spider.
I'm not doing that though.
All right, so tell me, see, now you didn't.
No, yeah. Well, hold on. What happened to all the? What happened to all the?
You know what I'm saying? You see how quickly she just see. This is what I'm saying. That's
what
how
I'm saying.
fast you bowed out in that conversation. He was like, so God, God
Made
was
everything
down here.
I eat that. See, Ryan, we know what we like.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
take my chicken bake, grill.
Yes.
I even eat a little lamb here and there, steak.
Yeah.
Medium, you know what I'm
Medium
saying?
well.
Like,
Lamb. My daughter
Good.
won't let me eat lamb.
lamb is, I love lamb.
Yeah, my
Mhm.
I don't
lamb
eat
is
pork.
my daughter's spirit animal. That's like she loves lamb. So
Oh,
she would never let anybody touch a lamb.
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
all
well.
good. But like I said, I'm gonna follow both of you guys,
Okay.
and then I'll throw y'all some stuff
Please.
or whatever,
Yes.
and some
Please.
links and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm gonna start supporting you guys. Cause like I said, I have a weird job, so my job doesn't close for nobody. So every day I'm at damn near at work. So
Okay.
so that's why Ryan is more active on the Bitches with Picture stuff. But I definitely will support you guys in any way I
Thank
can.
you. I'm looking for the information because I want to plan soon. I honestly, I believe I would prefer a place that's unapologetically Black.
Okay.
In the Caribbean.
Okay, well, the resort I stayed
I'm
at.
not even like that. Y'all talk about me, but I'm not like
I
that.
ain't like that.
And
I mean,
all adults, I don't want to see no children. I got kids. I don't want nobody jumping
no.
on
Yeah. I stayed in all the.
I want nobody splashing me. Get your children.
Wait, hold
it
up.
was,
Wait, hold up. Before you wait, hold on. Let me tell you, we went on a cruise. We went on a cruise. And you know how they have Ryan, you know, they have the adult pool. Adult pool.
Right.
This little boy decided that he was gonna get in the pool. So Tammy decided that she was going to tell on that little boy and his daddy. They in the pool and they don't supposed to be in the pool. And I'm like,
I sure did.
He told.
Did.
And made the
Wow.
He's ruining my experience. Get your child. He shouldn't be over here.
I mean, okay, you say child. How old do you think he was?
He had to be like 6, 7 years old.
Yeah, he was like 8.
Too damn young to be
flashing.
Tammy,
flashing, but he was having a good time.
Yeah.
Tammy dropping down.
She dropped a dime.
I did. But then you know what? We met some girls through that we still keep in contact with. Because they were laughing at me so hard.
They was laughing at her like, she going to tell. She going to tell.
Yeah, here snitching and shit. The old big snitchy over here just going dropping dimes.
Like my man from Billy.
That's
I
what
don't
you
like
paid
that
for,
shit.
though. But that's what you paid for. You paid for adult pool or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I understand. I mean, I wouldn't have snitched myself, but
I did and do it again.
Oh, okay.
Tammy don't give a
I
damn.
like that in you, Tammy. I like that in you. So
they would have told. Let me tell you, they would have told on us. That'll tell you everything.
Yeah, you got a point.
They would have told on us.
You got a point.
Ma'am, sir, there's a kid in here while I'm drinking my drink.
I respect that. I respect that. All right, I respect that.
Oh,
we have
man,
to do this again. We have to do this again.
Oh, please. Matter of fact, we would love to. Yeah, we would love to return a
Anytime.
favor on y'all platform. Just give us a date and time. Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Well, this is Ryan, my homeboy Preston, and we have the beautiful Gumbo Therapy with Diamonel and Tammy. We all signing out. Peace.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank
No
you.
problem.